Welcome to Lay's Little Golden Books. I hope you all enjoyed today's story, and maybe the grown-ups will remember it from their own childhood. Barbie by Betty Bijsterveld, a little golden book from 1974. Our Denver flight is fogged in, Barbie, said Ken. I'm afraid we'll be late taking off. Oh no, said Barbie. I'll never get to my birthday party on time. I may be spending my birthday right here in this crew lounge. Barbie looked around the lounge and sighed sadly. I'm really sorry, Barbie. If the weather's good, we may be able to make up the time in flight. We'll just have to see, Ken told her. Right now, I've got to pick up something before it's time to leave. What is it? Asked Barbie. It's a surprise, said Ken. I'll see you later. Barbie was unhappy as she waited for the weather to clear up. But when it was finally time for boarding, she saw that she was not the only one who was disappointed about leaving late. All the passengers were grumbling as they came up the ramp. I'm missing a meeting, Mr. Brown said as he stepped onto the plane. I've got a headache, complained Miss Smith. How late will we be? Asked Miss Bates in a cross, worried voice. Will my grandmother wait for me in Denver if we're late? Asked the little girl who got on the plane next. Don't worry, Barbie told each passenger. Just relax. We'll be in Denver in no time. Just before takeoff, Barbie went down the aisle, checking everyone's seatbelt. Then the plane lifted, and they were in flight. Welcome aboard the United Airlines Friendship, Barbie said over the speaker. I'm your stewardess, Barbie, and I hope you'll have a pleasant flight. Just as she finished speaking, the plane bounced. We're in trouble, Miss Bates wailed. Don't worry, said Barbie. We have a good pilot. The pilot's voice came over the speaker. This is Captain Ken. Since we're passing close to a storm, our ride may be bumpy. Please keep your seatbelts fastened for your own comfort. The passengers complained more loudly. The little girl was getting worried. I want to go home, she said softly, but no one paid any attention. They were too busy thinking about themselves. Lightning flashed. The plane bounced again. I'll never make my appointment, complained a passenger irritably. My stomach feels funny, another passenger said. At that moment, the little girl began to cry very loudly, and finally the passengers began to notice the frightened, unhappy child. Hush, everyone! We're upsetting this little girl, a man said, frowning at the others. It's all right, dear, said the woman seated next to her. What's your name? Mary, the little girl sobbed. Barbie, is there something we can do to take Mary's mind off the storm? Said Barbie. I have an idea. It's my birthday, and I'm missing my party at home, so I'll have one right now, and you're all invited. We don't have any presents for you, Mary sniffled. That doesn't matter, Barbie said. I have a present, said one of the passengers. It's a souvenir, and I'd like you to have it. The present was a shell paperweight. Here's something else, said a woman, handing a small box to Barbie. I can get some more. Stationery, Barbie said. Thank you. I'll give Mary a piece so she can make me a birthday card. I have crayons in my purse. Mary dried her tears. I bought 3 scented candles just before I left, Barbie said. I'll light them now, one for another year, the second for a lucky wish for my new friends, and the third for everyone's happiness. Everyone sang, Happy birthday, dear Barbie, and she blew out the candles. I've got a bag of marshmallows that I bought for my party salad at home, said Barbie. Have some, everybody. Now it's a real party. I love marshmallows. Mary was forgetting to cry, and the others were forgetting to grumble. I know some magic tricks, Barbie said, shuffling some cards from the games table. Then she pretended to take one from Mary's ear. She found another one hidden in someone's pocket. Now let's play a guessing game, Barbie said. Try to guess what I am. Barbie put 2 spots of lipstick on her face. Then she folded a paper napkin at her neck. A ball, said Mr. Brown. No, said Barbie, laughing. A clown!" shouted Mary. "Right," said Barbie. "Now what?" She took a skein of yellow yarn from her shopping bag and spread it on top of her head. Then she put on gloves. "A flower," guessed Miss Bates. "No, a rag doll," Mary giggled. "Now?" Barbie laughed as she plopped a man's hat on top of the yarn on her head. She stuck her arms out straight. "A scarecrow," squealed Mary. "Look," said Miss Smith happily. "I think that scared the storm away." When everyone looked, the storm was gone. There was sunshine outside as well as inside the plane. When Barbie served dinner from the serving cart, everyone was smiling. And just as she cleared away the last dish from dinner, Captain Ken announced that the plane was landing in Denver. Soon Barbie was saying goodbye as the passengers left the plane. "Here's the card I made for you," Mary said. "This was the best party I ever went to." "How pretty," Barbie said. "Thank you." When Ken came out of the cabin, he said, "Remember the surprise? Here it is. Happy birthday." Barbie opened the small box. "A bracelet. Oh, it's beautiful." She looked first at the bracelet and then at all her new friends walking into the terminal. "You know, Ken," she said, smiling, "after all the grumbling I did, this turned out to be my best birthday party ever." The end.